Lord, have mercy.
Christ, have mercy.
Christ, have mercy.
Lord, have mercy.
Lord, have mercy.
Hi, good evening. My name is David, and I'm here at St. Vincent de Paul, where we just had a Eucharistic procession, a beautiful event. Jesus, the God of the universe, makes himself present to us in bread and wine, in the great mystery that we do not understand. But before Jesus left his apostles, he wanted to leave something where we could have him forever, and he gave us this great and wonderful gift. And the Eucharistic procession is a way to celebrate that. In the time of the Middle Ages, the priests in the village would take the post, the body of Jesus, and the monstrance, and walk around the streets of the city. And as he did, people would just follow him. And every time he went past a store or a house, everyone inside would just stop what they're doing and run out and be on their knees, fully paying attention, fully focused, worshiping Jesus. It was a bigger event than the parade in Toronto when the Raptors won the NBA, and a bigger event than the Red Sox won the World Series and they had their parade. This was a big event because this was Jesus and everyone knew it. And the Eucharistic processions now, you don't see them as often. They've kind of faded away, but this was a beautiful event where we had a Eucharistic procession, and it was just glorious to see Jesus, processed around the property of the church with the crowd following. I would like to talk about the very first Eucharistic procession that ever happened. This procession took place a couple days after the angel Gabriel appeared to a 15-year-old girl and invited her to be part of God's plan. And this girl agreed, saying, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done unto me according to your word." This girl was Mary, and the angel also told Mary that her cousin, her relative Elizabeth, was pregnant and 6 months with child. And a couple days later, having Jesus in her womb, Mary walked from Nazareth to Ankarim to the house of her relative Elizabeth. And what was the very first Eucharistic procession? She carried Jesus with her on that journey. And that Eucharistic procession went unnoticed by most people. They just saw a girl walking on the trip, probably part of a caravan. They didn't know that it was Jesus. Sometimes our world's like that too. Jesus is unnoticed. How many times does an adoration chapel sit almost empty? Okay, but don't be concerned. You adore Jesus and don't worry about what the world does. After all, Mary carried Jesus with her, and she wasn't troubled a bit that no one even noticed. Okay, so when you go to Holy Communion and you receive Jesus in you, you become a little Eucharistic procession too. You take Jesus with you. You carry him with you in your heart into the world, and you bring the light of Jesus to everyone in the world. And so you can make each moment of your life a small Eucharistic procession. So the Eucharistic procession, a beautiful tradition of the church, somewhat lost in our modern times, that we had a beautiful procession here at St. Vincent. And it's a reminder that every time we take Jesus with us anywhere, we have a little Eucharistic procession. Okay, thank you. God bless you.